And then there's this. Walt Disney cited the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike as the major reason behind the decision, but insiders point to upcoming reshoots as proof Disney execs fear the movie may bomb at the box office. It's a Seven Dwarfs movie. Over the summer, the film received negative attention after it was revealed that the Seven Dwarfs' iconic roles in the original film were going to be replaced by 7 magical non-dwarf creatures. And all in all, an effort to keep the storytelling in line with the 20th century's commitment to political correctness. Previously, they were seen on the set of the movie, included a mix of men and women of different ethnicities, with a real dwarf among their number. But now, in a new publicity shot, Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler, is seated and surrounded by 7 CGI dwarfs. And we all know that there's this ongoing fight, and we've seen it with the Willy Wonka movie, where they're like, oh, why aren't we using real dwarves or dwarfism?
And because they're using Hugh Grant, I think, for the
they're using Hugh Grant CGI.
And so they're like, well, what about? And then Peter Dinklage,
he's fighting the whole thing, and he's mad they're not using them. But then he's like, why are we still doing dwarves in the 7 dwarfs? Like, it's a thing.
You can't do the movie without it being the movie. Now, originally, as you had mentioned there, they went totally, and everybody's going, oh, this is PC. I'm starting to watch more movies. I don't know if it's just because I'm watching the genre of movies I would watch, but people are now turning against this. Like, they're tired of seeing this political correctness. I just saw No Hard Feelings last night. Yes. I texted him. I don't know if he knows about it. There's a scene in this movie.
Don't look at my text.
There's a scene in this movie. But anyway, they go after all the millennials in there. And not millennials, but the PC police.
Are you talking about the party?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
And you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yes.
I was like, Jennifer Lawrence, I love you. Yeah, I love you.
I know.
Anyway, and that was a movie that went totally against it. And I think we're starting to see that. And this is probably a result of it.
And Bad Dads, you saw that where they blow it all out there as like, I think we've overstepped it with this stuff at this point. Like I like in political correctness. Like I'm all for the bad, dirty jokes and stuff like that. But it's like you finally get to a point where it's like, okay, can we have the 7 dwarfs? They've been around for a couple hundred years.
And if it's offensive, don't do the movie altogether. Yeah. It's like, hey, if you're going to be that PC, then don't do dwarves. If the political correctness that you're following is going to take over what the exact theme of the whole movie is, you have to do dwarves. I'm sorry, there's no other way to do it.
But don't you think there's a small group of people that are screaming the loudest? Yes. Sorry,
wait, you might get canceled.
Now we're
I'll
going
be
to get
canceled.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Andrea's got to go to HR for the first
I didn't even think about that. But no, I think it's true. I think there's a small group of people that are screaming the loudest, and they're the ones that get all the attention on social media.
100%.
And there are some valid arguments to be made. But when it comes to entertainment, I don't need a warning about the 7 dwarfs from 1936. I really don't. It's ridiculous that we have to live like this. I'm sorry, but grow up, pull your pants up, and don't worry about it.
And Jennifer Lawrence, keep making movies.
Yes.
And
agreed.
Fight scenes. We have more Daily Flash coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Daily Flash.